You're not overthinking because you're intelligent. You're overthinking because you're afraid. And if that accusation hit you, good, because why overthinking is a form of fear is the truth your mind has been hiding behind. Thinking things through. If you've been desperately searching for overthinking solutions, trying to stop overthinking, craving real anxiety relief, or begging your brain for mental clarity, this video is for you. Because what you call caution is actually fear in disguise. Here's the uncomfortable truth you don't want to hear. Overthinking isn't depth. It's delay. It's your brain stalling because action feels dangerous. It's fear pretending to be logic. And if you watch till the end, I'll show you the one mental shift that creates inner peace without forcing positivity, the shift that actually calms your mind instead of fighting it. Miss this, and you'll stay stuck in the same loop for years. Let's expose the lie. Most people believe overthinking means they care more. Psychology shows the opposite. Overthinking is your brain trying to avoid emotional risk. When you replay conversations, analyze decisions, and imagine every possible outcome, you're not preparing, you're protecting yourself from uncertainty. That's why stop overthinking advice never works. Because fear doesn't disappear when you tell it to shut up. Here's what's really happening inside your mind. Your brain is wired for safety, not truth. So when a decision carries emotional weight, rejection, regret, failure, your brain slows you down. It floods you with thoughts. It creates scenarios. It keeps you busy. This is why overthinking solutions that focus only on thinking positive fail. Because the problem isn't the thought, it's the fear underneath it. This fear has a physical cost. Chronic overthinking creates brain fog breakdown. Your nervous system stays activated. Your body never fully relaxes. That's why you feel tired even when nothing happens.
Why focus slips. Why mental clarity feels impossible. You're not weak. You're overstimulated by fear. Here's the first reframe that changes everything. Overthinking is not too many thoughts. It's refusing to act without certainty. And certainty is something the human brain never gets. This is where real anxiety relief begins, not by calming thoughts, but by changing your relationship with uncertainty. Most people think the goal is to eliminate fear. Wrong. The goal is to move with fear instead of obeying it. This is why mindfulness hacks actually work, but not the way social media explains them. Mindfulness isn't about emptying your mind. It's about noticing thoughts without letting them control behavior. That's real mental clarity. Let's talk about why action feels so hard. Overthinking convinces you that action requires confidence. Psychology shows confidence comes after action. Every time you wait to feel ready, your brain learns avoidance. Every time you act imperfectly, your brain learns safety. This is the core of every real overthinking cure. Here's a practical shift you can apply immediately. Stop asking, "What's the right decision?" Start asking, "What's the smallest step I can take without breaking myself?" This moves your brain out of fear and into motion. Motion is what calms your mind. Stillness feeds fear. That's not motivation, that's neuroscience. Another powerful overthinking solution most people ignore. Set thinking limits. Not because thinking is bad, but because endless thinking is toxic. Give yourself a decision window. When time is up, act. This creates instant anxiety relief because your brain stops fighting infinite possibilities. Constraints create peace. Now let's talk about why overthinking feels so personal. For many people, overthinking started as protection. At some point in your life, being careful mattered. Thinking ahead helped you avoid pain. Preparation kept you safe. But what once protected you is now trapping you. Recognizing that isn't failure, it's growth. This realization alone creates inner peace. Here's the final truth. You don't need more thoughts. You need more trust in your ability to adapt. You don't need perfect mental clarity. You need tolerance for uncertainty. And you don't need to destroy fear. You need to stop letting fear make decisions for you. That's the real overthinking cure.
So if you're trying to stop overthinking, remember this. Thinking won't save you from fear. Action will.
The moment you move, imperfectly, uncertainly, your mind finally quiets. Not because fear disappears, but because you stopped obeying it. That's how you calm your mind.